The water's pretty cold. Like you hit it and you're like, get me out now.
Front to the back. Know what it is when I jump and I jump and I jump and I jump, jump and I jump and I jump and I jump.
Didn't look cool before, but now I do. What's up, you guys? We just finished our Crunch Fitness workout and now we are headed to Ireland. Well, I'm headed to Ireland. I'm too poor to bring Harriet. Maybe the next one. But for now. But for now. We're going to the airport. We're going to the airport. But on a more serious note, I've been diving like crap. I have been miserable. I've not been happy. I've been stressed and worked to the bone. But I feel like I'm turning a new leaf right now. I just feel like a lot of people think I'm like doing all these things and I'm traveling and I'm doing stunts and I'm whatever, and everyone's like, oh, like you don't train. But I do train, and I do train hard, and I've been working super hard with my coach, and I want that to show, and I want people to see that like I might not show that part of my life specifically online a lot, but that is a huge part of my life, and I have been working hard, and I do believe I'm capable of so much more than I've shown this year, and it's just time to show that. We're going to Ireland. We officially made it to Northern Ireland, and now we're getting on the bus. I think we have like a 2 hour, is it 2 hours, you guys? Someone told me 2. Yeah, she's really enamored by these cows right now. Those are not cows, those are sheep, Molly. Those are sheep. Like cows better than sheep?
They're just cuter and bigger. Body positivity.
What's up, guys? So I'm gonna walk you through the rest of the vlog. There's some complicated things about RedBull cliff diving I'm gonna break down and share some raw personal moments. But for now, this is obviously the room I'm staying in. Thanks so much, RedBull, for a warm invitation.
So which, like intermediate dive, yeah?
So the dive spots are out on the headland. You can, I mean, we will see a little bit.
Today is our first day in Ireland. It's an off day. We're gonna just check out the different locations and get a feeling for it before the competition starts. You excited?
I'm very excited. I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous.
Weirdo.
Yep.
Are you nervous?
It's so pretty.
I will be nervous. I'm not nervous right now.
I'm gonna take you guys inside the castle, or at least what remains of it. I don't know exactly where we're gonna get out of the water, but on all the places I've been, I'm assuming it'll be right there. So stay tuned because we're gonna find that out together on competition day. And we'll be diving at this location at like 6 in the morning. So it's gonna be one of the earliest competitions I've ever done. We are here at the actual first stop we'll be jumping at tomorrow, doing our intermediate dive. Okay, so we're gonna break down some diving lingo real fast. Every RedBull stop, we perform 4 dives. Voluntary, intermediate, and 2 optional dives. And they're scored by 5 judges on a scale of 1 to 10. But here's where it gets complicated. Every dive has a degree of difficulty. The more twists and flips that you do, the harder the dive and the more degree of difficulty. The top and bottom score from the judges are dropped, the middle 3 are added together, and then multiplied by the degree of difficulty, giving you your final score.
Roger that. Famous last words.
So here is our spot.
To the, headland.
It's right there.
And,
they literally made a cliff for us to jump off of. It is like less than a foot wide, and it'll be kind of sketchy. It's your first cliff dive ever, right?
Yes.
So your first cliff dive ever is gonna be off of this.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I'm excited.
Good answer. I'm nervous. We're gonna see how far we can get down.
To get to these, like, there's a rock like 50 centimeters out if you do.
Okay, we made it. Boys are above us there, but basically we will have to rappel down right here all the way onto that little ledge. Then we'll take our harness off and it'll get pulled back up, and then we'll have a beautiful dive. So this is our first location. I'll do my first cliff dive in Ireland here off this rock. Let's get out of here. There's one thing I forgot to mention. It's called the lucky draw. You're cheating! No cheating! Basically, the night before the competition starts, we do something called the lucky draw, which determines our start order. here in Northern Ireland, we had a little bit more of a workout than a lucky draw, it felt like, but we had to do a plank up down on the tempo of this violinist, and basically if you missed the tempo, then you got out. There's Claudia winning. Okay, so we have the lucky draw going on right now. It's pretty loud behind me. It was total BS. I'm pissed off. I was trying to be nice and help Molly out, but instead, they tapped me out. So I got number 12, which means I'm probably diving number 1. In typical Ellie fashion, I am going number 1 tomorrow, which is like my least favorite place to start, but overall the night was really fun, and we even saw some Irish dancing. Taking our little tractor in. Are you excited?
Now, yeah.
Excited!
I'm excited.
Yay, we're excited!
No, I'm not scared. I'm nervous. There's a difference.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm scared too, I second that. Welcome to day 1 of RedBull cliff diving in Ireland. We will be jumping off this cliff right down here, and there's a lot of challenges. One, it was raining all day, so it is super muddy and slippery. And then on top of that, the rock we're gonna be jumping off of is actually 1 foot, actually it's not even 1 foot wide. It is like, I don't know, it looks like half a foot wide. So that's scary enough. We're gonna have to rappel down the cliff, then take our harness off, let it go, do our dive. And because it's been raining and it's so slippery, we now, when we climb out of the water, we have to get back in a harness and climb all the way up 20 meters because it's too dangerous for us to just climb back up ourselves. Let me show you guys the athletes area. We actually, fun fact, we don't even have a toilet. We have nothing. So if you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta go in one of the bushes and hide and hope no one walks in on you. But here is our athlete area. Got a nice little tent to warm up in. She just crushed that. That's Paula's first ever cliff dive. She's never gone off a cliff, and this is her second competition ever. So what a badass place to start, Ireland and off the cliffs. We're kind of my introduction to RedBull cliff diving, so it's fun watching her have her introduction to RedBull cliff diving here as well. Okay. I ran into the freestyle guys, the Northern Ireland crew. We're gonna get them to America to an event, but for now, we're gonna go watch them do some jumps. We're getting these guys not black wetsuits because they're so hard to see, but he's right there. Hey! The second day started off a lot like the first. We headed to the cliffs and got harnessed in because it was time for another legit cliff dive. The riggers were super helpful and so nice. I like rappelling, but some athletes don't, and we all felt super comfortable. Thanks, guys. I officially made it here to our castle, or our platform, whatever you want to call it. I think it is one of the cutest platforms that they've decorated. Let's go take a tour up to the top of the platform. After taking a quick nap, I headed over to the event site to climb up the platform and see it for myself. We had one more dive left, and that was our first optional dive. For me, I competed my back twist first, and this was the view. Hey-o. It all came down to this dive. The past 3 dives went really well, and my handstand has been what I've had the biggest difficulty with all season. Can I perform it when it matters most?